What's going on, Sith friends? Darth Kimchi here. I wanted to do a show on what I put on defense for 3v3. Alright, so this is a great show for anyone in Kyber 3 with me and down and below. Alright, so let's go to the rounds. Okay, I'm going to show you round 1. So round 1 faces Ahsoka Tano. This is the first time I've ever faced a true peer. He does have Executor. I don't. I have Sith Eternal. He has Jedi Master Kenobi. I have Jedi Master Kenobi. We both have Cat. We both have Starkiller. We both have amazing mods. He's got a super fast Mara Jade, faster than mine at 361. That's beautiful. My Cat is a little bit faster. His Cat is at 358. Mine's 368. He's got a super fast Dash Rendar at 352. That's 372 with the kit, and his Darth Revan's at 350. So very, very nice roster. Great job, Ahsoka Tano. All right, so let's go to the wall. We're going to talk about defense. All right, so in 3v3, the bottom is worth more points. This is the score you're going to see, 350 to 236. Grand Arena is not fun at all. It just comes down to a lot of blocking. All right, right here, he did not touch Jedi Knight Luke, Jedi Master Kenobi, or Palpatine. He got through Bastila and Brood. All right, and then down below, I'm gonna go take a look at, okay, I've got Savage. It's got 2 holds. We've got Gas. This is the best combination with Gas. Gas, Rex, 5s. If you do not use this combination, you can solo with Wampa, and I did that in round 3. Got CLS with 4 holds, Gas with 5 holds. You got Dooku with only 1, has massive holds in the round 3, and then Dash, Han Solo, Chewbacca usually never gets less than 2 holds. Very, very nice. All right, we'll go with the Datacrons as well. Okay, so round 2, you're going to see this a lot in Kyber 3. So I got promoted up to Kyber 3 and faced this Renfred, who has now gone down to Kyber 4. He's got Executor and Profundity both at 5 stars. He has got 6 Galactic Legends at 9.2 million GP. He is tanking on purpose. You see a lot of this in K3, K4. They're losing on purpose to go down. He should be in K2, K1, but he doesn't have the core or the mods to back up his Galactic Legends. All right, let's go to the wall. Okay, so fleet hasn't really affected me yet. I place a super heavy defense. Like I said, K2, K1's a total different story. So he attacked once on the bottom wall. He attacked CLS and could not get through it and gave up. Like I said, that's a loss on purpose right there. Now, of course, he only got 10 banners. I think you have to get at least 20 or 30 just to even get crystals. So I'm not sure what happened there, but we got upset. All right, let's go to round 3. So round 3, we face this White Monkey. So White Monkey, he does, like I said, he has, I believe, let's take a look. Yep, he's got Profundity and Executor at 4 stars, very nice. He has got 5 Galactic Legends, Admiratus, Cat. He does not have core or great mods to back up his Galactic Legends. It happens a lot, that's why he's falling from K2 and K1. All right, let's take a look at the rounds. Okay, I'll show you what I did on offense real quick. So 637 to 113. That's not very fun at all. On the back wall, he's got Executor. I can't take it out. He's got Profundity. I can't take that out either. Like I said, I do well without taking out Fleet. Okay, so the top wall, he has 3 Galactic Legends on defense. Got through Dash Rendar. It was so easy with General Grievous B1 and B2. Dash Rendar was so slow, didn't even take a turn. I used Sith Eternal, Set, and Wat Tambor to beat Jedi Master Kenobi. His Shock T was easy. Don't even remember what I used. Used Vader, Thrawn, I believe, Shore Trooper to take out Bosk easily. And then Padme, I tried to use Nest and Kira Lead as a duo. It did not work. R8, Padme was hard to get through. I can't remember what I finished it off with, but it was pretty easy. I think I used Traya, Scion, and Nihilus, which is pretty easy. All right, now let's go downstairs. All right, downstairs, 2 Galactic Legends, which I can't touch, in 3v3. Gas was so easy. Gas, Art Trooper, and Echo do not do that. Wampa soloed that so easy without even a Datacron. And then I touched Raditz with something. I can't remember what it was, but I didn't have enough teams. I know enough teams for Darth Revan. So that's the win. So I go super heavy on defense. Now, if you have a count like mine, like I said, I only have 5.5 million GP. There's not enough time to build enough Galactic Legends. You have to build a super heavy defense with great core, great mods. So same thing up top. We'll go to my roster afterwards and talk about the squads a little bit. Show a little bit of the Datacrons. So Jedi Knight Luke, Grandmaster Yoda, General Kenobi. This Datacron here, it doesn't care about the bonuses. You got to build Datacrons for stats. You want to give this trio health, critical damage, health, steel, and armor. Makes that trio deadly. So since this wasn't beaten, I can talk about it and click on certain tunes. So Jedi Knight Luke is an amazing tune. If you're not going for JML nowadays, I think he's going to be more of a unicorn. Very, very hard to get him. This is a grind to get him. You know, this is a Jedi Knight Luke doing 216,000 critical damage. Look at the protection. Look at the damage. It was 12,500. It's a nasty Jedi Knight Luke. Now, I like this squad because I use Squad Arena to practice all the time. Like I said, I use Squad Arena to practice all the time. I put teams on auto. I know it's not Grand Arena, but I like to see how my teams respond on auto. Now, a lot of the times, Hoda gives Grandmaster training to Jedi Knight Luke over General Kenobi because General Kenobi has more health and protection. When I use Mace Windu in there, he was always giving Master's training to Windu. Now, of course, it's great because it makes them thicker. They are tanks. But I like when he applies it to Jedi Knight Luke. You know, you've got a General Kenobi with almost 240,000 health protection pool. It protects Hoda. And Jedi Knight Luke, a lot of people have not attempted that squad. Now, Basila, Old Ben, Luminara, that's just a filler team. It is a great little team because it gives Basila, gives everyone turn meter to start the battle. She gives everyone protection up. So you can't use a garbage team. Luminara will give them health. So a good little leftover team. Now, Jedi Master Kenobi, Cat, and Mace Windu. The reason why I put Mace Windu is because if someone knows what they're doing, they're using a great Galactic Legend, this is not too hard to take out. You know, Cat at 368 speed. Mace Windu, if you're using the same thing as far as like a counter, you're going to take out Mace Windu first. That's why I don't put General Kenobi in there. It's a good little squad. Now, Emperor Palpatine, you know, Mara Jade, you know, Star Killer's a great squad. You've got Mara Jade at almost, 409 speed. Now, speed doesn't always guarantee you're going to win, but the reason why I do so well in Grand Arena because my mods are great, my core is great, and all my defensive teams go first. That is a big key to my success in Grand Arena. All right, next squad, you've got Jedi Knight Revan, Grandmaster Yoda, Jolee. It's a very nice squad, very hard to get through. You know, my JKR's 325, my Yoda, that's before the boost. Yoda's at like 295, something like that. Jolee has a critical avoidance arrow. He starts the battle with 100% tenacity, gets half back as critical avoidance. This is a 213% tenacity Jolee Bendu. Half back as critical avoidance. I have a critical avoidance arrow, so basically can't be critical hit unless it can't be avoided. So very nice squad. You know, Jedi Knight Revan is a great team. You will definitely have to put him on defense sometimes. That's a top team. We'll talk more about it in my roster. All right, we're gonna go down. So down here, this is the stars of the show. So Savage has been an amazing Omicron to me. I had Savage like over 400 shards, not even activated. Once the Omicron came out, I activated and ran away and worked on him. You can put him with some crappy Sith, but I like this little trio right here. So it has 5 battles. He's not using garbage, he's not using Chopper Solo, you know, he's not using Phoenix Trio, you know what I mean? This is 5 great squads. The Datacrons are super essential. The higher you climb, everyone uses them. I put at least 6 Datacrons on defense. It's got critical damage, offense, and 60% defense. We all know Savage gains resilient defense. That's more defense than Savage. And then look at the Datacron. Whenever dark side allies use a special ability, they gain evasion up, health steal up, and health up for 2 turns. If you don't have a really good team, like an insta-kill team, this is a pain. And especially, I don't have Darth Revan, so I like Bastila Shan with another Sith, because a Sith apprentice is going to give Savage 50% more defense on top of the Datacron, on top of what Savage gets. It's like you can be hitting him like a noodle. Potency and tenacity gains foresight. And then I have Talon to finish that off. Talon is not only going to give them more health, more offense, speed. Savage gains speed from his kit as well. I think 50 speed boost right there. And then proven loyalty. If all allies are Sith at the start of the battle, excluding the summoned allies, whenever the leader is damaged, all allies gain 5% turn meter. You have to target Savage. You're locked on Savage. And then the first time they would be defeated while Darth Talon is active, they dispel all debuffs on themselves and recover 100% health and get 100% turn meter. So I have not seen this on defense, but I bet that's a pain. You're wailing on Savage, you're wailing on him, and you take him out without an insta-kill, and then he revives? Wow, if that's not a timeout team, that's disgusting. I have not faced Savage too much on defense. I wouldn't know what I would use, but that's nasty. Savage is a great Omicron for defense. And like I said, you got Dash Rendar. So first off, Chewbacca, loyal friend. So guard, they can't be critically hit. They're immune to daze and stun. Plus they get more critical chance. Loyal friend, he protects Han, his buddy, and he protects Dash Rendar. So we all know Han Solo is going to go off. He's going to get that, he's going to shoot first. And that's pretty deadly with all the kit and the bleed built in, plus the Datacron, critical damage, offense, more defense. The bonus mechanics. Whenever a scoundrel ally deals damage to an enemy and no other enemy is ability blocked, inflict ability block for one turn on an enemy, which can't be resisted. Everyone's being ability blocked. That's amazing. And then you got Dash Rendar. Starkiller is such an amazing must-have tune that you should have by the time you get to K3 because of the tunes that are involved. Dash Rendar, Talon, Mara Jade, the Milk Guy I don't really use, but amazing. Dash Rendar is a super fast tune. 359, basically 379 speed. Very nasty to face on defense. Best hair in all of Star Wars Galaxy Heroes. Look at it. Alright, so that's a great squad as well. If you're not using Dash, Han, and Chewbacca, I highly recommend it. They are an amazing tune because CLS, C-3PO, and Chew-PO do very well. I wonder if he used a Galactic Legend for that because he did it in one battle. I'm not sure if he did it or not. Maybe he faced it before and thought it was nasty. Very good squad. We can talk a little bit about it in my roster. All right, now look at this team. I kind of built this because of Wampa Omicron. You got Dooku lead. He has 300 and something speed. You got a nasty Datacron, which I'll show you. And Jango's pretty nasty as well. Got 5 holds. Now look at Gas. So same thing with Gas. Gas, Rex, 5s. It's got 3 holds. So 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So that's 20 teams to try to use on the bottom wall. 20 teams with 11 holds. That is amazing. Alright, so you gotta build a defense like that. Unless you have a great fleet where you don't have to set such a heavy defense. Alright, we're gonna go to my roster real quick. Darth Kimchi. Alright, so I hope you guys have off to the side like this your squads, my 3v3 offense. We'll do another show on offense, but defense. So like I said, this is what I'm using on defense that I hope everyone is building up. Because I said, there's not enough time to build enough Galactic Legends. I have 5.4 million GP and I'm in K3. You got to build a great defense. So we all know Jedi Master Kenobi kind of speaks for itself. Gas must have trio to run in 3v3, have to run that trio. Now, if anyone wants to see the stats on my squads and make this show not as long as it should be, the link to my Discord is always in the description. I get amazing help from all the great people in that Discord. I have a super positive community. Make sure you guys get in there. So this is the JKL, I don't want to put DO, but trio. I think I added General Kenobi. Great little squad. General Luke Skywalker to me is like a mini Galactic Legend. Definitely a tough squad to get through. This is your CLS squad. So I've got C3PO modded for defense. 270, he gets more speed from his kit. The potency very low on purpose. I want resisting. It's what turns into turn meter. He gets a boost from his kit. He's still gonna land debuffs. So tenacity, he gets more from Chupio. It makes C3PO take turns all the time, inflicting expose, if not resisting, getting turn meter. They counter, which is deadly. You've got Chupio, all tenacity. I probably will switch into 4 offense, 2 tenacity. He's got about 157% tenacity starting off. He gets a boost from CLS. So basically, Chupio and 3PO cannot be debuffed. Now, pretty fast, 285. I want more damage. When you're running, full tenacity, you want to see, offense percentage in here. That's why I have not 6 dotted it. You want critical damage here with offense percentage in the secondary. You need to have stats like this if you're going to run an all tenacity Chewbacca or Chupio. There's no offense in here. All right. So, and then CLS is modded pretty well as well. Health protection pool kind of where it needs to be. Speed 307. You would think it's not too deadly, but very deadly squad to face on defense. Doing about almost 9,000 damage. So I definitely love this trio. So I would highly recommend it. CLS, C3PO, Chupio is great on defense. And then you pull Dash, Han, and Chewbacca. All right. Nasty Mara. I've seen some disgusting Mara Jades in my Discord. They're amazing. Stand on the Ravenous with the nastiest I've seen. But Mara Jade is amazing. Starkiller is great as well. My great buddy Excellence is R9'd him. I want to do that as well. Starkiller is disgusting. This trio is a great trio for defense. Dash Render, like I said, this Dash Render, Han, Chewbacca is definitely a must-have trio for defense. They are amazing. Brute. I've got 2 Brute squads. So depending on how good the insta kills that my opponent has, I'll use maybe the second one just to try to just confuse him a little bit. I'm just hoping with the 2 tanks taunting, they can't get to Nihilus. They can't get to Nihilus, and by the time they get to Nihilus, he'll be able to have to annihilate. I don't know, there's something going on in my mind. Pretty deadly squad as well. You guys let me know in that comment section if you're using a different kind of trio for Savage. What do you do for 5v5? I love Star Wars Galaxy Heroes banter. You guys make sure you put something in the comment section. There's my Dooku. So the reason why I use this trio, because I had Womp in the back of my mind. I like to have tricky things on defense. So Separatist allies have 35% counter chance. They're countering. They gain 50% tenacity the first time they are stunned or dazed. That's more of the help out Magna Guard. All right, so it's going to show you Dooku's at 336 speed with 130% potency. Very nice. And then you've got Magna Guard with, don't care about the speed, health protection, look at the tenacity, 160%. He gets a boost from Dooku. So I guess why this gets so many holds is that Magna Guard's going to counter, he's going to gain taunt, he can't, he can't be ability block, daze, can't be debuffed. Then you've got Dooku with the Omicron that I have, or it's going to be Datacrons, super important to your roster. I said I usually have no less than 6. Okay, this one, where is it at? Right here. So start of the counter, the weakest ally gains 20% turning for every dark side. I just use this little simple one right here. It basically puts Dooku like well over, I think the math, it was like over 500 speed or something like that. Ridiculous. All right, go back to squads. So we basically do is going to speed up the team. He's going to stealth himself, speed up the team. He's going to get to Jango. I like to speed up the team because Jango's going to use conflagration first. By the time he gets to shrapnel blast, it's going to be a one-shot, pretty nasty. 280 speed. Look at the damage. With the kit built in from Separatists, this is probably at over 11,000 damage Jango fed. And then on his double tap, this Jango is nasty. If you have not faced this squad, let me know if you put up in the comment section what you're running with like a Dooku lead. There's so many different teams you can run, but I'm pretty proud of that team, especially because of my speed on Dooku. And the rest are kind of just like back wall or top filler teams. Shot clones can be soloed pretty easy, I think, by Wampus. I don't put that on the front wall. I've got Basil and the rest kind of filler teams. Like, Iden used to be great 3v3 until Wampa came out. Wampa solos that easy as well. My JKR squad's alright. I've got a double squad up here. Where's he at? Oh, nope, he's way down here. So this, like I said, great squad for defense as well. Depending on what my opponent has, I could pull JKR for offense or for defense. All right, guys, so that's kind of been like what I use on defense. If you guys enjoyed that show, definitely blast that like button. I will do a show for what I use on offense coming up shortly, probably later tonight or tomorrow. All right, guys, you guys keep on sithing. And until next time, DK signing out.